What's a secret you won't share with anyone in person, but you are willing to share anonymously? When I was about 9, I went over to neighbor's house. I would usually go hang out with my adult neighbors because they would let me watch TV and give me snacks in exchange for helping them, with the intention of seeing if I could play with the foster puppies she had. Well, she wasn't there, but her door was unlocked and I just went in and played with the puppies. When I walked out of the house, she was coming down the driveway. There was a bunch of stuff in front of her door blocking it from view from the driveway. I just pretending like I'd been waiting for a minute and we walked in and I got to play with the puppies again. I expected this to take a much darker turn, and was pleasantly surprised. I think that I am beginning to hallucinate every once in a while. It's mostly little things that are there, and then they aren't. Is it straight on in your vision or your peripheral vision? Or when you quickly look somewhere and see something that isn't real? That would be quite normal. If you're seeing these things dead on for more than a second, then there might be something wrong. Yeah, it is usually never more than a second. But it has been happening with more frequency in the last month. If anything, it could be Charles Bonnet syndrome, which affects a lot of people with low vision. Pretty common. This is super comforting to hear, lol. I always see shit in my peripherals and thought I was going crazy. Edit, Reddit is worse than WebMedit too. Please stop telling me I have cancer, I don't want cancer. Well, it's a secret my mom confided in my GF, somehow not expecting her to tell me. I found out a month ago. Still has me ducked up. My dad had committed suicide when I was 2 years old, 2 days before Christmas. It always left me wondering why. I'm 24 now and just found out. She was cheating on him with my stepdad. She had also told him he would never see me again. So he took his own life at his place of work after hours cause he didn't know where else to go. I always thought my middle name being my stepdad's first name was just a coincidence. Because I don't remember him coming into my life until a couple years later. My mom found out she was pregnant with my little sister 3 days after my dad's death. I've always resented my stepdad before cause he burned all my baby pictures with my dad in them and I never knew why. I look nothing like my stepdad BTW and still haven't confronted my mom. Edit, I've read most of your comments and am still going through them. Thank you all, especially Unhuban. I'm going to take his advice and when the time comes talk to my mom and forgive her. Also thank you from whoever for the Reddit gold. I didn't expect this to blow up like it did. Update, I want to thank you Little Squirrel for his advice and checking with FB groups. I have a couple leads so I'm going to see if the people who responded had any pictures of him in high school. Your GF made the correct choice, this isn't something that should have been hidden from you. Yeah, that whole night all that went through my mind was what the duck. I've posted this on a different sub, but my wife thinks I go to work 30 minutes early because of my military training. In reality I get there early to watch a rerun of Dog the Bounty Hunter with the bois. That is by far the cutest horrible spousal secret I have ever heard. If I were your wife, even if I found out, I would never let you know. Jokes on op, wife is glad husband leaves early so she can indulge in her guilty pleasure of watching reruns of Dog the Bounty Hunter. I fall asleep to the Donkey Kong Country soundtrack every night. Dude, do you have any idea how many people are gonna fall asleep to the DKC soundtrack tonight because of this post? This was your gift to the world for this night. I have told my husband, and my mom knows, but nobody else. When I was 7, I pooped the bed in the middle of the night. Just like a perfect log in my underwear. I was scared of getting in trouble, so I threw my underwear and shit behind the dresser in my bedroom and promptly forgot I did that. My mom found it 2 weeks later. Edit, I'm not sure how proud I am for getting gold for my golden log. I'll take it. How did a turd go undiscovered for 2 weeks? That raises more questions than anything. Oh god, the smell. Poop hardens after like a day. But ike how the smell didn't raise any eyebrows. If my dog poops 2 rooms over I can smell it. Maybe the dresser concealed it? Maybe nobody immediately thought there could be a turd behind the dresser. I had a baby when I was 15 and he was adopted. Closed adoption. Most painful thing I've ever gone through. He turns 18 in a few months and if he so chooses, he can find me. I'm married, have kids now, and my kids have no idea he exists. I really want to meet him, but I'm terrified he's got mental disorders like his biological father, who is now in prison for murder. The real reason my arm is broken is because I now owe a seemingly unobtainable amount of money to the wrong people, all because I tried to help my deadbeat brother out of a bad situation. PSA time, people. Drugs can ruin not only your life but your family's life as well. Update: I'm still alive and have cut my brother out of the equation. I won't be talking with him or his circle anymore. I am going to disappear for a while and try to rebuild elsewhere. For those who want to help, seriously, thank you. I do not deserve a single bit of it. Under advice of an internet stranger, I am not going to stir the pot publicly with more details. But I'm happy to share stories via PMS. Run. Huh. Where? Canada. Seriously. I doubt these people would cross a country for you. Anything's better than being dead. Weigh your options. One time my wife and I got really drunk. The scallops she ate weren't sitting well, so she went to sit on the floor of a hot shower. I join her and we are just sitting there hugging and she suddenly pukes all over me. Not too bad as we are in the shower anyway. A little later she has to pee and since neither of us want to move I tell her to just go. So she does, on me. Leukemia. CLL, slowest growing form of leukemia and Therese, no treatment other than stem cell, and hopefully I won't need that anytime soon. Not even 40 yet. I don't look sick, even my own family doesn't believe me, so why would anyone else? I guess you need to be frail, pale, skinny and bald to have cancer, right? Reddit believes you. Good luck with your battle. I've been homeless for a while and I have a job interview at CVS tomorrow at noon. I'm so goddamn terrified. I need this job so badly. I'm desperate. Edit. Thank you for the well wishes, Reddit. I'm excited to head into this interview, and nervous, but well, I am hopeful. I will edit again once the interview is over, letting you all know how it went. Edit 2, I got the job, guys. Edit 2.5, guys, I don't appreciate being called a hobo and other names. I wouldn't wish my situation on anyone. Life can be hard for a lot of people. I have a phone because it's dangerous for a woman to be alone like this and not have one. I hope you all never have to be on the receiving end of the names. Smile. Edit 3, thank you for the guild friend. Edit 4, well, it's been a month, and I'm settling in very nicely. I've had nothing but praise from my boss, who as an appreciation for my hard work has put in paperwork for me to get a raise and promotion. I'm so excited. I love where I'm working, have found a place to stay for a while and have begun to make roots. I can't thank all of you enough for your support and kind words. Good luck. Thank you. When I was a kid, I had Sims 2 for PS2. I would make my sim woohoo and let the controller vibrate on my clit. I made my sim continuously woohoo. I was a weird kid. Don't worry, when I was playing Halo on original Xbox, me and a bunch of random kids online all got plasma pistols and gathered under a staircase in game so you didn't have to hold down crouch, and all stood really close overcharging the pistols. The vibration was like a mini earthquake from all the proximity vibrations. Then we all talked to each other on how it felt to put it places. Lol. My friend's wife doesn't love him anymore, but she doesn't want to divorce him because of their baby girl. I think they'll separate in less than a year. Edit. For people asking how I know this information, the husband is my friend, not close but still consider him a good friend. We and the wife have friends in common. They have arranged free days for each other. She gets Tuesdays, he gets Thursdays. It's been 3 times now that she comes to a friend gathering, gets a couple of drinks, 2 or 3 beers, so she's not even close to drunk when doing it, and starts crying of how she isn't happy with her guy because she doesn't love him anymore and wants to get out. Boo, can't due to her daughter. 5 people know about this including myself, and to my knowledge the husband doesn't know yet. I have to add, I do not feel comfortable intervening in other people's business if they want to separate or stay together. I think that's something they must decide as a couple. I cannot brainwash or suggest someone into being together or separating their spouse. It's not right to me. All I can do is lay down the facts for the other person and let them take their decision. Lots of relationships struggle in the first pregnancy little baby phase. There's no resources to spend on each other, there's an absence of sleep that I can't even begin to describe, and emotions come up that have never been dealt with before. All told, it's a hot mess in the best of circumstances. That baby needs a good family, and with work and support they may have a chance to get there. But they have to realize and own that the love doesn't just happen after kids show up. You have to actively try to make it happen. If you're a friend, please offer to take the baby on a regular basis so they can have a regular date night or even a weekend to themselves. I've been there, and a little time together, and 1 to 2 decent nights of real sleep, can do wonders. Thank you, needed this. Resembles my life right now. Mine too. If you ever need to talk. I don't know if I can help, but I can listen.